What's up, everybody? I did another video with my Honda Fit. This time to see if there's any difference on specs and drivability, possibly a little boost of a little bit throttle response or something like that, and maybe a little bit more power. Let's go find out. Let me show you what I have. So far, here's I already swapped out. This is the stock Honda Fit Gd3 throttle body. And this is the 2006 to 2011 Civic EX R18a engine throttle body. I also bought the intake manifold from the Civic though too, just as a reference from the board inside and the runners. So let's get this thing on. Right now in the comparisons, they look almost basically identical. There's like no difference at all just by looking at it, until you use a digital gauge to understand how big actually is comparisons. Right now, I already had clean this throttle body out, brake cleaner, clean all the inside and outs because it's very gunky around the inlets around it, and try to transfer the stuff that I have from the Honda Fit to the Civic throttle body. For comparisons, there is a slight difference with throttle body from the Fit versus the Civic. I'll tell you that you will not notice very much at all. Probably it might think a thought of maybe like a quarter response, horsepower, probably very minimum. I won't really say more than one horsepower the most, just because of the comparisons. But if you actually had a upgrade in a way, if there's an option to customize intake manifolds on it with a throttle body from a Civic Si or a K20 Z3 throttle body with all the fancy electronics on here, and able to swap it on, and hopefully that's good. I think the throttle body on the Civic Si is a 60, 61, possibly 62 millimeters inlet, but the outlet probably maybe like a 58 outlet. So, and the comparisons, that's going to be very tight from the specs. I think it's going to be like that 1.5 millimeters differences larger with the Si throttle body. Well, we got the throttle body on. Let you know there's three pieces to put the throttle body. You got the throttle body, you got the plastic housing, and you got this bracket that actually has nuts on the back side to hold the throttle body together. So it's a three-piece throttle body. So you have to go put take a 12 millimeter socket with extension and tighten in evenly. Don't over tighten it too yet. Just do evenly around all four corners, then tighten down. Hand snug as much as you could, not over torquing it, and put all the sensors like I believe this is the idler control on the throttle body for the drive-by-wire connector for the throttle body plate. And I don't have these, so I blocked them off. They're actually the coolant passages, so I don't need them anymore, especially I'm going to be only use it for the summer and spring and a little bit of the fall. So let me get everything buttoned up with the hoses and everything, and let's go for a little drive. All right, now I got everything buttoned up, throttle body, put my coupling back on with my intake, stock intake manifold from the Honda Fit still. I do have a Plymouth spacer at the very beginning, and let's go ripping. But first, if you really want to see what this is about, check out my I have a couple videos of this, how I made it and what's the good function about thermal control for thermal management. So check it out if you want to. got done driving it, so now I'm about to get some food. I'm definitely hungry. I haven't eaten since 9 o'clock this morning, so gotta get some food. But so far, with the new throttle body on, it's a hell of a difference. It's more responsive, but although the throttle body and the ECU had to relearn itself, adjust itself, so far it's functional. I feel like it feels like it's another engine in the car. Basically, it's very responsive. It pickups and goes for city driving, and this car is the Honda Fit's, how they designed this engine is very for city-like driving and cruisability. Highway, I always had to kind of struggle a little bit for drive comfort, just to get on the highway and just to get up and go. Now it feels like it's like another 5 horsepower on top of it or more in the mid from low RPM to mid-range, and it feels like it's smoothed out towards to get up the top to 6,000 RPMs. I have not really pushed it more than 6,000 because how the engine peaks about 5,800 RPMs roughly, but the red line is roughly about 64-ish. It could feel like I can still push it a little more. So it's definitely a good opportunity to grab one if you can. I got mine for $35 off this salvage yard that they took it off the Honda Civic already for me. $35 is definitely worth it. Grab one, feel the difference, let the ECU relearn itself with it, and it'll start idling between 1,500 RPMs and it'll relearn down to 7,500 where it should be. So it's definitely worth it. You can definitely feel a difference for drivability, and it just fucking goes. Usually I don't have no issue of like get up and go and not through off the lights or stop signs and stuff, but this feels like you just add like another 20 pounds of more torque at the beginning. And naturally, with how this engine is supposed to be very good for city driving. It has very low power band compared to like a Civic Type R, Civic SI. That actually, I'm not talking about the current models. I'm talking about like the K series and stuff that likes to rev past 7,000 RPMs and stuff. But this is very ideal for the setup. So recommend to pick one up if you can. Give it a go and you'll definitely like it. We'll see you later. Subscribe and follow. Like this, share it if you can, and catch me on for some more. Bye.